We are sorry to interrupt your news programming. This is a national emergency. Important instructions will follow. The following message has been transmitted by request from the Imboden Police Department. At around 6:15 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a sudden runaway collision has occurred on the 3.5% grade near Imboden, Virginia. Locations that are impacted are as follows: Abington, Appalachia, Bristol, Nora, this includes the Clinchfield District. Norton, this includes Billy Goat Hill, St. Paul, Ravens, and Stars Slant. At this time, mandatory evacuations are in place for these areas until further notice. Tune to 620 AM on your radio dial for later statements on this dangerously developing story. Stay tuned for later updates. Civil danger warning continues for the Appalachia area and its surrounding areas. The following message has been transmitted by request of the Nora Fire Department, the Bristol Police Department, and the Federal Railroad Administration. An NTSB investigation has been launched to what caused this disaster. So far, there are no reports of any injuries or deaths so far. The Southern and Clinchfield railroads are cooperating with authorities to what caused this derailment. If you're not in this local area, tune to 620 AM on your radio dial for later statements from appropriate authorities. Broadcasting has been ceased for this audio duration portion of this message. Stay tuned for further updates. An NTSB investigator has speculated that faulty emergency brakes and lack of tight lock coupling may have provided clues to what happened at the crest of the grade. His speculation is that the coupler snapped when cresting near the top of the grade. Again, this is not yet confirmed, although it's a possible lead to this investigation. If you're not in this local area, you should tune your stations to 620 AM on your radio dial for later statements from NTSB employees. The Southern and Clinchfield Board of Directors are still cooperating with local and federal authorities. Stay tuned for further updates on your radio dial as the story develops. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast systems shall transmit this emergency action notification message. This station had interrupted programming by request of the United States government to participate in this emergency. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air to provide news coverage for assigned areas. Do not use your telephones, as they are to be used in critical emergencies only. The emergency action notification has been activated. Emergency action notification has now been terminated. Faulty coupling and emergency braking were the cause to this horrific crash. It was later confirmed that no injuries or deaths were reported in this disaster. The NTSB, Federal Railroad Administration, and the Southern and Clinchfield Railroads would like to thank you for your amazing cooperation during this critical emergency. All broadcast stations what were discontinued earlier are now allowed to resume regularly scheduled programming.